Well, apparently, pretend hate has never been so delicious. Here's the headline: Most popular item. Prof under fire for sharing Jeremy's chocolate bars, and he says that the students loved them. So a professor gave Jeremy's chocolate bars to his students. They enjoyed it, and apparently there's a problem. Now what could possibly be wrong with giving chocolate bars to students? I mean, it's not like he said 2 plus 2 equals 4. Well, it all starts with this. Here's a headline from Fox News. Hershey's faces backlash over putting trans woman on candy bar wrapper for International Women's Day. One Twitter user asked, why does Hershey's hate women? So I guess they put this lady on the wrapper for their International Women's Day chocolate bar. And then a lot of women, I think a lot of feminists, quite reasonably got a bit peeved by this because in their eyes, they think this is a fella. And I kind of get their point. I mean, isn't there, kind of more to being a woman than just, growing your hair long, wearing a dress, taking hormones? I mean, there's that whole thing about, repopulating the earth. Now, it seems this one hasn't quite got the whole makeup thing down quite yet, or the whole looking like a woman thing. And I don't think anybody actually cares about that. I don't think people are mad about that trans people exist. I don't care. Nobody really cares, as far as I can tell. They just find stuff like this a little bit off-putting. So in response to this, Jeremy Boring from the Daily Wire, very quickly, I think in a matter of days, managed to put out this Jeremy's chocolate with the she, her, and the he, him. Yeah, the she, her is nutless, so without nuts, and the he, him has nuts. And let's just take a quick look at the ad here for it.
International Women's Day is upon us again, and I love an international woman. But our friends over at Hershey's, they don't even know what a woman is. They've hired a biological male to be the spokesperson for their Women's Day campaign. And they're calling that campaign, and I swear I'm not making this up, Her-She. Her-She. It's humiliating. And it's the reason that I'm launching Jeremy's chocolate. We have two kinds, she, her, and he, him. One of them's got nuts. If you need me to tell you which one it is, keep giving your money to Hershey's. But if you're tired of giving your money to woke corporations that hate you, and you're looking for a delicious chocolate bar from a company that actually wants your business, head over to IHateHershey's.com and order Jeremy's chocolate today.
And you know what? This bizarre mix of satire and capitalism actually works really well. Apparently they sold 500,000 chocolate bars within days. But I gotta say, Daily Wire, they are killing it. So now we've got the backstory. So what happened with this professor? And this is just becoming a pretty tired story, isn't it? Says the California professor under investigation by his woke college for sharing Jeremy's chocolate bars at a campus event last month said the treats were wildly popular with students, even if administrators were miffed. David Richardson, a tenured 33-year history professor at Madera Community College near Fresno, told the Daily Wire he is now being investigated by the school after a trans-identifying staff member complained about him sharing the chocolate bars along with other snacks. I just can't help but feeling this has gone beyond acceptance now. It's gone beyond acceptance to ideological enforcement. Clearly. So handing out these chocolate bars apparently angered the staffer because the candy bars reinforce the long scientifically accepted principle that gender is binary. And it is my opinion that the modern usage of the word gender is just pseudoscience. It's all fake. And if there's apparently an infinite number of them, it really doesn't mean anything at that point, does it? But anyway, let's see. Quote, word evidently spread and they became the most popular item on the table, Richardson told the Daily Wire. The staff member returned and demanded to know what these candy bars meant. Well, I think that if you're really worried about them, then that means that you're in a cult. Now get this, the professor said he heard nothing more about the incident until Tuesday night. The incident, he gave out some chocolate bars. Anyway, he didn't hear anything more about it until Tuesday night when a uniformed district police officer showed up at his front door. The officer handed him a letter informing him that he had been placed on paid administrative leave while an investigation into his creation of a hostile work environment was conducted. Richardson turned in his keys on Wednesday and lost access to all district systems, including his email account. So this is just the Soviet Union at this point. I mean, they haven't thrown him in a gulag yet or re-education center yet, but clearly this is the direction that we're going. He says, quote, "My students are left without an instructor 2 weeks before the end of the semester, and I am no longer allowed on campus without the express permission of the college president because Jeremy's chocolate creates a hostile work environment." You know, a wise man once said this.
Everything woke turns to shit.
Yeah, I've talked many times about woke dysfunction, the dysfunction that wokeness brings to anything that it touches. Here's yet just another example. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.